All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah. And it is 60.4 degrees in Chicago land. So we're just out here looking at the fishies at the John Hancock style building. And we're going to get right into it. The first video I recorded, I absolutely did not like at all. So I'm re-recording it. But we have some questions and a lot of comments. One of the comments came in. Let's see. Lidell sent in a comment. In Technic, did you ever have charged battery disappear? All right, so here is, let's go back to daylight here, and let's grab a battery. There's one. So here's our solar array. Very cool. We are going to go in here because I have a battery bank set up. Now, this is kind of cool. There's no batteries in any of these. It's a cool magic trick. I don't know if it's a bug, but you put the battery in and it disappears. You go, wow, it's gone. It's not there. It's not there. It goes to the first one. You can see the battery's there and it's charged. So we take the battery out. We go back. Let's put it in this one. And it's immediately gone. And it appears over here. If that's what you're talking about, yeah, that kind of happens. If your entire battery bank disappears, I've never had that happen. So, don't know about that one. Let's go over to the, I finished up the, what do you call it? The not the hotel. I finished up the restaurant. So we'll take a nice leisurely fly around. And what I want to do is I want to deck out the first floors of all the buildings. And this one, I don't know what to do with it. Either some kind of, it kind of lends itself to a clothing shop, but then again, another restaurant. Because, I mean, there's a park over here. We have all these buildings and a nice restaurant. And then around the corner, this is the one that reminds me of like a nightclub. I don't know why. But, yeah, that'd be kind of cool for that one. I don't know if the other red one over here, I'll have to see. But it's going to have something. And I want to finish the what do you call it? The design, the school design. This is the showroom. There's the workshops. Upstairs is going to be like a drafting design, stuff like that. I guess. So that's something I'm playing with. A lot of different ideas and stuff. But I also, I put in a new mod called Aquas. And it's made by the same person that made Pets. And there's one over there. Cool. And I wanted to undersea coral because I was having a problem. I wanted to build a fish tank. And I did, which is really neat. We're going to take a look at that. Let's see, what else do we have here? Gyro commented on the last video, you're like the Minetest Bob Ross. And somebody seconded that motion. And that's actually quite a compliment. Thank you very much. I have had people comment that I should do ASMR And I'm still debating that. But yeah, I've been called a lot of things in life, and that's one of the better ones. So thank you. Another one was awesome work. Has always been watching when I started working on the city project in Minetest. The process of city building for me is pretty enjoyable experience, and your videos are relaxing and informative to watch. Thank you. That's the whole that's the whole thing about this, like the city that I got going on over here, and it is just. It is. I use it as a relaxation, and that's why it takes me so long to build something. That's why the first video got completely scrapped, because it was 47 minutes of me doing the interior of this restaurant. And then it was so boring that there's nothing I could have done with it to speed it up, or I was thinking, okay, let's cut it halfway through and then cut in this footage that I'm doing right now. But it was like, no. So you're getting the conclusion video. Skates 99. Wow, I was wondering why I was getting no sound for some strange reason. It turns out that I forgot to turn on my speakers. LOL. I got to tell you, when I did IT, when Circuit City was around, I was a regional Chicagoland senior technician, and I was working on a server at one of our repair centers, and I'm trying to connect to a server, and it's frustrating me. It's like 10 minutes, and one of the repair people that I knew real well came in and said, "What's going on?" I said, "I can't connect to this server. It won't connect. There's something wrong with the LAN. There's something wrong here." And he said, "Well, 99% of all computer problems are user error." And as he said that, I looked down, and the Ethernet cable had fallen out of the PCIMI, the cards that used to slide into the laptops. These were old. This is, going back 18 or 20 years. And it was like, yeah, okay. Don't you got something to do? But never overlook the obvious. Always, always look at the most stupid obvious thing. And yeah, I've done way worse than forget to turn on my speakers. I've forgotten to turn on microphones when recording because I used to podcast. I've been there. And then the Skates had a problem with home decor, talking about a bookshelf. I'm going to show you kind of an alternative to making a bookshelf in here, which is cool. Then a kind of weird comment: stop playing Mineclone. And this was on the discussion page. And the answer to that is nope. You play Mineclone. I'll play whatever I want. There are people out there that say, "Oh, well, it's just a ripoff of Minecraft." And, no, it's not. Minetest has been around. I've been through this before. Minetest has been around almost as long as Minecraft. As a matter of fact, if you look at the Minecraft wiki, it was also inspired by InfiniMiner, as was Minetest. The difference between Minecraft and Minetest, and there are differences. Look at these buildings and look at some of the best builders on Minecraft. They have much more restrictions, and there's pros and cons to both, which I'll show. But nevertheless, the games are different in the fact that Minecraft, you play their story. On Minetest, you create the story. Big difference. No copying there. So no, I'll play I like playing my games here. K. Lewis, how were the characters originally created in Blender and then imported to code? Now, I replied, this was on one of the animal mods that I reviewed, that I was playing around with. And I replied that, as a matter of fact, Nathan over at Minetest Videos, and I have no problem plugging his videos because I learned how to do basic modding because of his videos. He does have one video where he did a character and he did it in Blender and he coded it. So I left a link to his video on that. But let's go in here. We already wasted 10 minutes here. Well, that's a bad word. Not wasted, but we go into the door here. We got the stairs that go upstairs, and we got the restaurant. And we have the reception area. There's the bookshelf that I'm going to show you how to make. Cool. So we have a little reception area, desk. We have stairs that go up to the second floor. And then we come over here. We have automatic doors. We have wine racks. I figured out my problem with the bar. I was using the wrong glass. So if you go into, if you're using the Art Deco mod, I was looking at these, which are special windows that go between the arches. These down here are the ones that fit and light up and look very cool. So that is how that works. So we come in here and I used, the first video showed my thought process with the different lights. These are from more lights. They're antique lights. So I cut one of my pieces of glass like I did over at the office complex. And I made some glass tables. Chose flooring. There's a turtle in my restaurant. I changed some of the stuff up. If you noticed in the last video, there was a wall. Wall's gone. I'll show you why in a minute. So we have the bar area here. Very nice. Got a sink. We got taps. Cool. I like it. Then we come over here. We have a kitchen. And we'll show the kitchen. We have some refrigerators. Coffee. Yes. Motivational posters. We have a bathroom. Very cool. Sup. I love that. I made that a long time ago. That I didn't make the fish. I found the graphic on openclipart.org, and I just love that fish. So over here is the office. We also have a doorway to get out. There's the vent hoods for the kitchen, which I will show in a minute. And we come in here. Got a custom desk. The acacia wood, I cut it. And this is the Mom and Pop's kitchen cabinets, which make a great desk. Very cool. This is the little reception area. Nice. Little desk cutouts. So what I did, these are, I believe these are the default bookshelves. I'm not really sure. If you go in here and type in default, what shows up? Oh, this one is. So default has a bookshelf. And it's not bad. You could do, you could take the bookshelf here, and let's say you don't like it. You don't like that the sides are wood. Well, what you do is you go into your circular saw and you cut little planks and you completely surround it. So that's what it looked like. And that's what the top on it. And this one's a half bookshelf, but I could, I've done other bookshelves, full length bookshelves with glass doors in front of them, which made it look like a glass shelf bookcase. And I've also done like china cabinets. That worked out pretty cool. So that is the reception area, the office, and we have a full kitchen with a cow photo from Barbecue Mod, and which is really cool. Those are the vents, which go out to the outside vents, which these are just angled differently. Yeah, we got a full kitchen, and we have a storage room. Nice. Now we go back out here. These are the bookshelf. I left these here. These are like, so you could put, I don't like doing that though. What do I want to put in there? We only want one. No, don't do that. There we go. Put one in there of each. That will work. And there you go. That's actually quite cool. So we come out here. This is where the servers and everybody will come out. And over here real quickly is the bathroom. I decided not to be ultra realistic on this one. It's Unisex Bathroom. We have this really cool fireplace and a turtle. He just kind of, you see, when you look at these characters, look at the different movement of the feet and the head and everything. I've even looked at the code and I still can't figure it out. But this is this turtle's from the Pets mod. If you go to content.minetest.com or the in-game content, that's where that's from. I think he wants to bite me. But here we go. We have a nice, cool fireplace done up. Lots of definition. Then we come over here. We have some shrubbery and a real cool sitting area for coffee. Nice. I redid the stairs too. So this is the layout of the dining room. These doors no longer work. I took the automatic doors out because you're not going to be sitting here eating and then have people walk in. But check out the fish tank. Isn't that cool? So the coral plants are from the mod Aquas, and it's the same person that made the Pets mod. So there's a bunch of different. Let me get move some things around here. I'll bring two of them up. That is so cool. And they sit in the water and they don't do the bubble thing. As you notice, there's fishies. I heard a cat. There's the kitty. He's sleeping. He's going after the fishies. So you notice there's no bubble there. The water flows through it. And I wish all blocks did that when you put them underwater. And then we have the Pets fish going through there. And that's how I created that. These are tables from Home Decor. But you can do the same thing with block glass, which is very neat. To create a an aquarium. Wow, I can't speak. It is also 5 o'clock in the morning, so I am very tired. So we have our shrubbery, making kind of a wall divider, and a kitty that's is sleeping and meowing. So then we come over here. I redid the stairs. Got this real cool angle going on here, and it's just by turning stair blocks over, and then wooden stairs. Unfortunately, doesn't match the grain there, but that's okay. And I haven't done anything on the second floor yet. That is yet to come. And then we have doors going out here. Cool. So that's basically it for that. What I want to show though is we can see how we made this fish tank real quick, because I know I'm probably going to get questions on that. And then, you know, stuff like this, these are just cut in the circular saw. And there's lighting underneath here. This is a flower planter, which is by cutting pieces of the circular saw and surrounding that. So it gives you that ultra realistic look. Of course, you can't put anything in that node because that's taking up the entire node, but it works. So let's go play with that. I'm very happy with the overall how everything turned out. I think it looks pretty convincing, even with the moon coming up. So let us go and let's build. Oh, I wish I could put a small lip on here, but I kind of can't because this is taking up that node. So let us go, and I know where there's some water at real quickly. Probably fly there faster and go back to daytime. I'm still messing around with the gamma on that. So I know there's water around here. There it is. Look at that. We have water. And we have the standard seaweed and lily pads. So if we come over here, and one of the things that bothered me was that, let's get all the coral. So if you type AQUAZ aquas, you have all this really cool. Let's see what else we have. We have sea blade coral, and we have different coral stones. And these don't do anything. They just kind of sit on top. But put that one there. Did I get them all? Yes. And now that one won't. Oh, it's got to go in sand. So if we take that out, we can make kind of a really cool coral reef. And that's what it looks like. Very nice. And I have to see how they did that, because let's get some sand. I want to try something here. I just want default sand. Where is unbreakable sand? Nope. Default sandstone, desert sand. There it is. Sand. Duh. Because the kelp, I believe, only works with, it has to be in sand. I think this is no different. Yep. There we go. That's what it was. No different. So I could have put my fish tank with that. Now, if I also do, I want to try, because there is kelp in here. Is that what that? Yeah, that's what that is. All right, let's go here and do that's my problem. That's the problem that I was having. Isn't that cool? So for those to work, they got to be on sand. That is cool. And the neat thing is that these wave. So the default one and the two from Pets. You know what I might do? I might go back to that fish tank and put one of those in there. I think that would be most cool. Let's try. I'm going to try that. Why not? So that works. Nice. So we figured that out. Because I was trying to get, I really do, I've built a bunch of fish tanks in other builds. So if we come in here and let's get rid of, I don't want to hit a fish. That one won't go. I think. I don't think there's enough top on here. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Just to be on the safe side, I want to try here. No, that's not, that doesn't want to go. Now I got to remember what I had. I think I had the fiery coral there, or there's an orange. No, the orange one's right there. Okay, so for those kelp plants to work, that's got to be higher. So I'm going to take a look at that code and see, because if I have a 9-foot high fish tank, I should be able to put in kelp. So there you have it. It works. Except the only thing is those pets fish, they kind of go away after a while. Where the other ones, that's the clownfish. There's the pets fish, and there's the tropical fish. So if I come in here, oh, come on. Why isn't that? There we go. Put a couple. Oh, nice. I'm hoping what they do is they go up and not jump out of the tank. I have a couple other tanks where they just jump out. Now that kitty gets a clownfish from the pets. And it doesn't like that. Maybe the cat doesn't. The cat gets something, I think. Clownfish. No, it's not letting me. I have to, is it chicken? One of them takes raw chicken. The fox takes raw chicken. I don't know. I'm not going to play with that. But there you have it. We have fishies sticking their nose through the tank. The other ones, the one thing I noticed is that the clownfish from pets, it will stay in the tank. There we go. But like I said, it goes away. And they have a more realistic swimming pattern than the these other fish are from, oh, what mod is that? The Mobs Redo. It's one of the add-ons of Mobs Redo. So there you have it. That is a look at how I did my little restaurant. And if you remember before, the wall came out here and then went here and then it cut over to here. So it's okay to make changes. I mean, well, of course it is. And it turned out I'm really digging that fish tank. It works. So all I did is I put, obviously, take that, and for the glass, like I said before, I used home decor table. the tabletop. And you could use anything. So if you went into glass, you could do, especially if you have turned on where the glass doesn't show the it continuous glass, it'll look like one piece. So that's one way of doing it. And then, there's something really, really strange about those plants. And I have to relook at the definition for plant-like, because there is a special group. So this is basically all I did. And you know what? I'm just going to real quickly do it here, because this is the first time I've actually keeping it under time. I say that I'm already at 31 minutes. Oh, you know what I could do is I could do this and then take that glass. It doesn't work too well if you cut the glass. Like some of the glass nodes can be put in the circular saw. And what that does is it will, so I can take the circular saw and I can take that glass block. You see how those work? I believe this will work also. So if I took that and that's how you can make tabletops and stuff. So now we just need some water. And we will go with water source. And there you have it. There's a fish tank. Then we'll take, where's my fish? Where's my fish? There we go. It does help if, nice. I didn't give him enough room. That's kind of cruel. Another turtle. But there you have it. There's a real quick and dirty fish tank with an oversized fish in it. So that's, yeah. That is it. Now, unfortunately, I have to get rid of this. Get rid of the water real quick. But that is, I'm really glad I found that mod. So for the person that made that mod, the pets mod and the aquas mod, very, very cool. All right, so that's going to do it. What is that? There's a pig stuck in the wall. That's going to do it. That's not cool. I think I'll just stick with the pets fish. They are much more believable. Even though the other ones look cool too. All right, so that's going to do it. That is going to close out the restaurant. And like I said, I want to start doing the first floors of all the buildings. Put a business in here, finish the theater. Very nice. Especially these. This will make great retail and office space. A professional building. This one, I want to do something with this. Obviously, with the museum, that's got a whole bunch of stuff in it. Yeah. and go from there. So, I mean, we have the, what do you call it? The florist, an empty business, the main room to get into the rest of the building, computers are us, and Coffee Central. So yeah, there you have it. And hopefully this video, well, it already is better than the first one that I recorded. So there is that. And that's going to do it. So, yeah. And I found out that on YouTube that 70 or 65% of people that watch the video are not subscribers. So, yeah, subscribe and go from there. They also say that's effective too, because I'm almost at 1,000 subs. It's a personal goal. Who cares? But it's a reachable goal. So thank you very much for watching. And until the next episode, everybody have a fantastic week. And goodbye.